Hey boys, how's it going? I'm back with another video, and we are going to be doing a NHL GM mode fantasy draft. I've never done a fantasy draft before. I think it would be pretty interesting, so let's get started. I'm not going to be playing any games really. It's going to be more of a simulation, so the skill level doesn't really matter. Hardcore simulation, most realistic setting. That's all right. Looks good. Fantasy draft on. All right, that all looks good. All right, now, the Washington Capitals are my favorite team, as you probably know, and it doesn't really matter that I'm the Washington Capitals for the fantasy draft, but I'm going to be them anyways. Let's see where they give me the pick. I'm pretty sure I'm going to move up to, I think, pick number 4. I think 4 is a good number because it's still in the top 5. It's not 5, and it's not 1, and it's past the top 3, so there's just, it maybe sound kind of weird, but there's just something about 4. So, yeah, we're going to be number 4. And before I get started, I think I'm going to want to draft a goalie or a center first, depending on who gets back. I know Crosby won't be there, so it's either a goalie or a center, and then you build your team around that. So let's get started. All right, Weber, Crosby, Stamkos. So no goalies have been drafted so far. Wow. I mean, I've never done a fantasy draft before, as I said, but I would have expected a goalie to be drafted by now. There's still Jonathan Taves, who is 26 and 93 overall. That's pretty good. And there's also Quick and Carey Price. Oh, I'm thinking Carey Price. I know Quick is a little bit better overall, but Carey Price is also a year younger. Sorry, and he's making more than Quick. That's also something to consider. But it's the first pick in the draft, so I'm not going to focus on the salary cap right now. Uh, yeah, I mean, you can build a team around Carey Price. He can be star goalie. He's only 27, so we got him for 10 years. Yeah, we're gonna go with Carey Price as our first pick in the draft, and then Quick goes right after that. So obviously, either way we went, couldn't have went wrong. But I guess we'll find out in a few years who's better, Quick or Price. So now we're gonna need to get a center. Jumbo Joe, not be going to not be go- I'm not going to be getting him. Sorry. He's 35 years old, so that's not exactly going to work. Backus, 30 years old. That's not bad. I mean, didn't do too well in the playoffs in real life, but that has no effect into NHL, so that all works out. I wonder who the best player left is. The Chara, Hossa, Bruze. Um, Pavelski maybe? Is he still? Yeah, Pavelski. Um, all right. Look at Pavelski. That's solid defense right there. I like to focus on defensive stats because all these offensive players have great offensive stats, great shooting, great skating. But I like to see how they play on defense. And Backus has a pretty good defense too. It's hard to say. Pavelski's more, but he's also signed for longer. Or maybe I could trade for a number 1 center. That's always a possibility. Huh. All right. Well, let's go with Joe Pavelski. 30 years old, 89 overall. Let's go with him. So sim to our next pick. And I think we got to go defense this time. We got to protect Price. So Chris Letang, Cronwall, Seabrook. I know he said just got to protect Price, but and Letang's not going to be doing much protecting, but he's 27 years old. Uh, 8 years left on his contract. His contract is huge, but he's going to be signed for a while, and he's a young player, and he could supply points from the back end. So we're going to be going with Letang, I believe. Yeah, let's just go with Letang. Let's see how that goes. So Seth Jones, I just saw get drafted. So we got a center, a defenseman, and a goalie. All right. So to play with Pavelski, no, too old. St. Louis too old. Sharp, maybe. Burns, maybe. Huh. Let's see. See how many years left. Sharp has 3 years left at 6 mil. Let's go with yeah, Patrick Sharp. I think that's a pretty solid pickup. I'm going to talk about him in my next video. That's going to be about the second part to the Capitals offseason moves. So I'll get more into that during that video. So we have Pavelski, but having a second center is always huge. So Phillips looks pretty good right now. Defensive stats are alright. He's great at skating, great skater, 90 speed. Pretty good second line center, I think. I mean, we'll have Pavelski and Philpula down the middle. That's pretty solid. So we're going to do that. Alright, now for this pick, I want to see what players have the most potential that are still left. I see Druin, Reinhardt, Ekblad, Riley Shinkork. I'm not sure how these players progress. I've never actually seen them progress before. As I said, this is basically my first GM mode, and this is my first fantasy. But so it's either a question: do I want Druin, who's a center, and I have Filppula and Pavelski down the middle right now, or do I want Ekblad and have him playing in front of Price? Now, I think because I went with Price as my #1 overall pick at 4, that's a team that's kind of more focused around defense. Obviously, I didn't go with Taves or anything like that. So I think I'm going to go with Aaron Ekblad. Also, Canada just won the Worlds today, so... Oh, sorry, yesterday. So, yeah, maybe I'll bring some of that winning mentality to the Washington Capitals team. So that was the defenseman that we drafted. We have no right wings right now. So let's look at that. Yager, Gabrick, Brown, Hornquist, Gabrick. I wonder what Gabrick's speed is. 94 speed, 9, and he has great shooting. 91 wrist shot power. Defense isn't so great, but what are you really gonna do about that with his contract? He's at 4. He's at about $5 million for the next 7 years. No, let's go with Marian Gabrick. I like that. All right. Now I want to see also potential because I gotta build young too. I can't. Oh, Jonathan Drouin's still there. Wow, I didn't know that. I thought all these players with great potential were going to be picked up by now. I think I may have to go with Drouin. Nurse and Ekblad together. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Jonathan Drouin. I didn't think I could get him before, but now that he's here, might as well. Can't pass off of that. You can't pass that opportunity up. Left wings, right wings. See, I was looking also for Phillip Forsberg, and oh, he's still here. He's still here. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I see. I seem to be building really young right now, which is definitely not a bad thing. But it also means that this year, at least, we probably won't be Stanley Cup ready. Let's just draft Phillip Forsberg. I mean, he's there. You got to take him. You can't. If I passed him up, and 3 years from now he's, I don't know, 85 overall, and he's 70 right now, so that's 15 overall increase. I'd be really disappointed in myself. So, yeah, I just got to get him. Now it looks like we need a left wing. Brooks like, nope, not getting you 4.5 mil contract, I believe. So, yeah, we're not getting you. Havlat. Oh, man. Oh, man, there's no left wings left. I don't know if fantasy draft was going to be this hard. I didn't think about this. Alright, I got to look at contracts. 30. Kunitz. He's a Penguins player. Do I go with Kunitz anyways? 86 overall, 34, 3 years left. So that's about, he's probably going to maybe retire in Washington. I'll go with Kunitz. Yeah. Yeah, just by looking at that, you got to go with Kunitz there. Alright, so let's see. Defensemen. Let's see what defensemen that are left. Enstrom. Phaneuf. Phaneuf. Oh my god. Dion Phaneuf. Jesus. Do I go for Phaneuf? I don't know. Bring the captain of the Leafs? Draft the captain of the Leafs to the Washington Capitals? What's his contract like? 7 mil. That's crazy. I don't know if I can afford that. I'm in 41 million in cap right now, and I can only go up around like 28 million more, and I need 22 more players. So Phaneuf taking up 7 million. Yeah, that's not gonna work. All right, Enstrom, what's your cap like? 6 mil. Also got to look at age. That's what's important. I don't know. Good thing we got Ekblad for cheap though. Enstrom, let's see. 87 defensive awareness, 88 stick checking. Pretty solid shooting. Let's see from off. 85 defensive awareness, but he is better shooting. You know what? I know I said I wouldn't do it. Let's go for it. We got to do it, boys. Let's get Dion Phaneuf. Our salary cap is not looking good right now. Jesus, that's not looking good right now. But you know what? We got to do it. We got to do it. We need to have some veteran leadership on the team for our young guns. So it had to be done. All right, let's see what if there's any other players to draft some potential. You know what? We could draft one of these players with good potential and end up trading them for a star player. Like Sam Reinhart, he probably has great trade potential. I know he's going to be a stud in the future, but you know what? Right now, do we draft Reinhart and then trade him for someone that can make an immediate difference? I think we got to do that. And then we'll see where our team is. All right. All right. Do we need to? Let's see what goalies are there still. Nah, not gonna worry about that. Not gonna worry about that. I got Carey Price. Don't even. He won't even need to be subbed out. He's Superman. He's God. So yeah, he's good. I forget. Let's see. Right wing. Oh, we need another defenseman, and preferably a defenseman that's cheap. That would be great. 2 mil. Kimmo Timonen. 39 years old. That's a rental. When he has 1 year on his contract, so it is a rental. Tim Gleason, Washington Capitals player. Maybe. He's a really cheap contract, which is good. Chris Phillips, 36. Smeed. I don't know. I don't know what to do. 40. You know what? Let's because this defenseman's going to be in our top 4. So let's see. No, this defenseman's going to be a top 4. So maybe we can spend a little bit some salary. Bietska, 2 years left. You're 33. Seidenberg's also 33. He's cheaper and he has 4 years left. We're gonna have to go with Dennis Seidenberg. Boston Bruin, bringing the big bad Bruins on the team. Gotta do it. All right. Let's see. Left wing, right wing. Who should be at left wing, right wing? We gotta look at salary. Havlat, super cheap. 1 year left though. Rental. Chimera, great speed. Love that. Danny Healy. God. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, these right wings are pretty expensive. Lee Stepniak. I don't really want to go for a 1 year. Yeah, Erat. We're not getting Erat. We just drafted Forsberg. That I can't get over that trade still. George McPhee, man. Unbelievable trading Phillip Forsberg for Erat. God. I'm never gonna get past that trade, boys. All right, Yager, no. Brada, 33. 2 years left at 5 mil. I think he's a solid player. Let's do it. Let's get him on the team. All right. So we've got a right wing there. Let's get a left wing. Get Flash, former Capital player. 4.5, 1 year left though. No, Scotty Hartnell. He's going for 5 mil though. Brendan Morrow. These guys, it's not going to get anymore. The guys are really their overalls are dropping. All right, let's see. You know what? Let's get Jason Chimera. Washington Capital. He's a grinder. He has speed. Only 2 mil. 2 years left. We're gonna get Jason Chimera. So we have 4 defensemen. Let's get another defenseman right here. Tim Gleason still around. Johnny Oduya. He has 1 year left though now. Tim Gleason. Really? Someone drafted Gleason? Who would draft Tim Gleason? Oh, I thought he was safe. I thought I had him for sure. What? What? That's unbelievable. What? Who would draft Tim Gleason? All right, let's switch it up right now. Chris Phillips, 2 years left. Yeah, we're gonna get Chris Phillips. Any Ottawa fans watching this? You're welcome. Chris Phillips, 36 years old. Bring him on the squad. All right. Let's see what defensemen are left. Salary. Oh, we only have 8 mil left, and we need 16 players. 8 mil left. This is disaster. We shouldn't have drafted Phaneuf. I knew that was going to be a problem. We don't even have a backup goalie right now. Any cheap backups? Nabokov. 80 overall. You know what? I'm going to have to go with Hutton right here. Under a mil contract, 2 years left, 80 overall. Really bad potential, but we got Carey Price. This is a guy just to fill in a few games. Got to do it. All right. We have barely any cap left, so this defenseman that we drafted here is going to have to be super low in salary. Oh, God. 2 mil may even be too much. No. Gryba. One Gryba, Lovejoy. You know what? Let's get Lovejoy. 1 mil. He's going to be our 6th defenseman. Alright, let's look at the salary. God, 6 mil left. We need to fill it up. I don't know if I can do it. You know what? I'm actually just going to sim the rest of the draft because we're in round 19. All the players that are most likely going to make a huge impact on the team have been drafted. So, yeah, let's just sim the rest of the draft and see what our team looks like. Alright. Let's see what the team looks like. So we got Pavelski, Letang, Sharp, Filppula, Kunitz, Gabrick, Seidenberg, Phaneuf, Rada, Chimera, Phillips, Thompson, Lovejoy, Forsberg, Druin, Reinhardt, Ekblad. We got Griffin Reinhardt also. No, I drafted Sam Reinhardt. The computer must have drafted Griffin Reinhardt. Zadorov. They drafted a lot. Look at these players. We got a great young team. And also the man, Carey Price. You know what? This might be. It's not. I guess looking at our forwards alone, it's not the most flashy team with Pavelski, Sharp, Filppula, Kunitz, Gabrick. It's not the most flashy team, but we have we have a lot of young players, and our defense seems, I guess, kind of solid. I guess we got Letang, and we also have Ekblad, and then. I mean, as I said, the man, the myth, the legend, Carey Price. So, yeah, let's save this. Let's just see what the lines look like right now. I want to see how the computer put our lines together. Alright, so we start Pavelski, Gabrick on number 1 line. That's a pretty solid first line. Kunis, Filppula, Brada. I'm probably saying his. I don't know. I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Brada. Chimera, Thompson, Lino. Probably said that wrong too. Sorry. Klimberg, Druin, and Forsberg. Oh, we got some depth on the team. Seidenberg, Letang, Phaneuf, Phillips, Ekblad, Lovejoy, and we got Carey Price also. So you know what? Our team is it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid, but it's not. I guess you could say it's not the most. I don't know if this is a playoff team year one. Ekblad 70 overall, and then Druin and Forsberg. Now the video is running like it's at 21 minutes right now. It's getting pretty long, so I may have to split this up into 2 videos because I want to make a trade. So I'm gonna actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna split this up into 2 videos. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me some feedback and let me know what you think of the draft I just did, and please let me know any other possible trades or who I missed in the draft that maybe I should trade for, and any opinions, and also tell me how I can improve my videos. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy.